What's going on, everyone? We're back with another live. Big trade just went down between the Broncos and the Panthers. Of course, the Panthers acquired Sam Darnold a couple of weeks ago, and now Teddy Bridgewater's on the move to Denver. So an interesting situation. We're going to go over it. And wow, tomorrow's going to be exciting. But T-Boy, what's up, buddy? And you said Denver might take Parsons. You never know. Now, who knows? They could even trade back. There's three teams I could see. There's three teams I could really see trading back or trading forward. And those teams are the Patriots, of course, which I think are going to trade with the Lions to 7. Another one is the Washington football team, and the other is the Chicago Bears. And now it's a real possibility that two of those teams now move into the top 10. But what's up, me Masta? They might trade with the Patriots. Well, I think the Patriots are actually going to go to 7. It all depends too, though. Who's there? There's a ton that there's a ton that we'll have to see. But I appreciate all you guys for being here. I really enjoy doing these, so I'm gonna probably keep doing them. But we'll just wait for a little bit more people to get in here, and then we'll be off and running. Looks like T-Boy and me Masta know each other. But yeah, I'm really, really looking forward to tomorrow. It's going to be a big time night, obviously, and the whole draft over the weekend is going to be an exciting event, and I can't wait. But I think I might have some of you guys on here if you guys want to. So if you guys want to get on, probably in about 10 minutes I'll have you guys on. But let me know if you guys want to get on here. Yeah, well, T-Boy, it's going to be exciting. Giants are a lot changed for us right now in the past hour in terms of number 11, because we obviously know that the Broncos aren't taking they're not going to take a receiver. They were all along not taking a receiver, but now that really is a big question mark now, because it could hold more value with our pick, because it just gives a better chance that one of the top 5 quarterbacks will be available. So it's definitely interesting, and we'll have to see what happens tomorrow night. Maybe they take Slater. They could use line help. Yeah, they could. But the Panthers could also take Slater, right? So it's interesting. I could see them taking Parsons, and I had them taking Parsons, not in my last mock, but the one before that, the mock 3.0. I actually had Micah Parsons going to Denver, so that might end up happening. And honestly, just looking at that mock right now, I think that one's more accurate than the one I just did, especially in terms of the top 15 or so picks. Because in my last one, I thought Mac Jones would be going to Denver. Now that's not going to happen, right? They have Teddy Bridgewater and Drew Lock, and they're going to be battling it out for the starting job. Maybe we could see Drew Lock on the move. Who knows? There's a whole bunch of things we could see happen. But it's really interesting, guys. If any of you guys are interested in any hockey, Quinn Byfield, the number 2 overall pick, is going to make his NHL debut tonight. Not sure if you guys follow hockey, but that's some exciting news on the NHL front. But yeah. What do you guys think? If you have to guess, what's Denver doing in your eyes with number 9? Drew Lock to New England. That would be a long shot. I know. I was actually gonna say that. Um, I could see that. I wouldn't rule that out because if for some reason New England doesn't trade into the top 10 or doesn't land a quarterback wherever they may be picking, I could honestly see this because I can't see. I honestly can't see the demand for Drew Lock being that much. And yes, the Knicks do play today. They play at home against the Chicago Bulls. So I need some help from the Knicks tonight as a Raptor fan. The Bulls are half a game better than us, so that could be a very, very big help if the Knicks can pull that off and start another winning streak. But we'll see what happens. Actually, they go O-line or Parsons. Yeah. Well, it all depends if there's an O-lineman, one of the top 2 O-linemen there, right? Because if it's not Slater or it's not Sewell, which probably won't be Sewell, probably won't be Slater. I don't think they're going to reach. But Parsons is a big possibility right now. Just looking at it. I know, me too, me master. But before you know it, it'll be here. It's a day away, man. It's a day away. Who do you think the Giants are going to take, me master? Who do you want them to take? Do you guys want me to do this again tomorrow, same time, 2:30? You guys be interested in that? If I'm free, I'm not gonna stream during the draft. There's a ton of YouTubers that do that, and I'm probably gonna just watch it. But would you want me to do this in the afternoon, as we might be getting trade news? Who knows? Gettleman. Well, he's the guy that drafts the players, but who do you want him to choose? Yeah, it would be nice if we can get everyone. We do need an offensive line, but it may be tough because it might be a reach at where we're picking just based off of who might be going before us. But yeah, we do need a better offensive line without a doubt. But it'll get better. They're still young. With an extra year together, they'll be better. and I'm excited to see how the season goes with the line. T-Boy says, yeah, stream at 2:30, then we can move over to Chris's for the draft. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. And Chris is going to be going live in the afternoon, but I think he's going to do it around noon or something like that. Noon to 3, I think he said. Something like that. But yeah, I'll go live tomorrow afternoon. Svi, my man. What's going on, buddy? Thanks for joining. But yeah, T-Boy. I'll be back at 2:30 tomorrow. So hopefully I'll see you there and see everyone else. As it'll be crazy. Big live stream tonight. I want all of you there at 8:30. Yeah. So is it on your channel or Zion's channel? Whose channel is that stream on? I'll definitely be in there. I don't know if I'll be able to call in though, but I'll definitely be in there. We'll see if I can call in. We'll have to see. Yes, it is on Bad Dog stream. Bad Dog's doing the first round. Bad Dog's doing the first round. Chris is doing round 2 and 3, but Chris is going to be live in the afternoon tomorrow. So we'll have a jam-packed day tomorrow. I'll be live at 2:30 though. Svi, hopefully you come by too. T-Boy, I know you'll be here. Okay, Ash Money's channel. Okay. I'll go find them. Actually, I'll do that now. Let's take a look. Ash Money. I'll be on Pat's channel during the draft, but I'm having friends over, so I will be watching the draft. Be heavily into streams during the draft. Yeah, that's why I'm not going to be streaming during the draft. I'll be doing more in the afternoon. So yeah, we'll see. Got into it with Tim. Tired of his negativity. Got into it with Tim. Who's Tim? Tim. Who's Tim? All right. Yeah, we can't have negativity as Giant fans. That can't be happening. He had orange shoot on live other night. Predicted Pitts. I don't think Pitts will be available. But I don't know. We'll have to see. Is he? Oh yeah, I've seen this guy before. Yeah. You know what? Just let him hate. I mean, there's a lot of negative people. You just gotta worry about something else. We'll be good. Well, he won't be. I'll let you answer that, Svi. I didn't see it. I'm gonna try and look for it. Where did you guys go at it? When was this? Yeah. Oh, so I can't watch it, I guess. No. We can't be negative here. Gettleman done a great job. I don't know why everybody's on him for. He's been doing a fantastic job. He's been bringing in some stud players, Galladay, Dory Jackson. What more could you ask for? Some people are just not realistic sometimes, and it is what it is. But um, we'll we'll be all right. We'll be back. You guys got anything to talk about? Let me know. Yeah, T boy, but we'll get him soon. We'll get him. We'll be getting him at least one of them tomorrow. But if any of you guys in here haven't liked and haven't subscribed, please do that. Trying to grow the channel. Um, and all your support is very much appreciated, guys. So continue to show support by liking the videos, by liking the streams, and hit the subscribe button if you haven't done that. And share out the stream. Let people know about my channel and help it grow. Are you leaning O line or wide receiver for the Giants? I just because what you can get at that in terms of value with these receivers is crazy. Um, I don't know, man. It's crazy. It's tough. I'm gonna go with the receivers though, and in particular Smith, because I think he'll be there, and you can never go wrong with you can never go wrong with the Heisman Trophy winner. Really want Parsons, but won't be upset with the wide receivers. Yeah, I like Parsons. The only thing with Parsons is, you know, the off-field stuff. It's tough, and I really like Parsons as a player, but I don't know. I don't think we go that route, and I don't know if he gets there now. I think Denver might pick him up now that they're not going quarterback. Me Master, who do you think we will play week 1? That's a good question. Probably Dallas. There's Svi saying Dallas. Probably Dallas. Um, Dallas, maybe the Eagles. Probably one of those two. Falling in love with Quiddy Pay. Yeah, but we can't take him unless we trade back. I don't want to do that. You don't want Parsons. No, man. You can't be saying this stuff, man. You gotta. You're probably not a Giants fan, but oh well. He'll prove you wrong this year, and we won't have to worry about it. So you can come back when Jones balls out this year. He's an animal linebacker. We haven't had one since the 80s. Yeah, no, this defense would be top 3 for sure. So we'll see. But yeah, we gotta. We're all Jones fans in here. Even if And the Colts just picked up the 5th-year option on Quentin Nelson. That was obvious. That was going to happen. Stick the course with Jones. He'll grow. Yeah, I think he will. He's got receivers now. He's got another year under the system, another year with this offensive line. I think he'll be good. We never play Philly week 1. I know, but we might. Who knows? I have a feeling we're gonna. We started the year against the non-division opponent last year, so I have a feeling this year we will, and I think it'll be. I think it'll be Dallas or Philly. We'll have to see, though. We'll have to see. It'll be exciting. Yo, Lucas, look for my big video today. I'll be doing Svi Gettleman's video in a suit and tie. Hey, all right. Yeah, well, I'll check that out. When are you letting it fly? I'm definitely gonna have a look at that once you post it. That'll be fun to watch. Svi in a suit and tie, just like Dave. My realistic hope is Waddle. I think Waddle will be there. I don't know, this evening or tonight. No problem. I'll watch it. I'll definitely watch it. I like Waddle. I really do. But to be honest with you, I think the Giants like Smith more. And if you're asking me, I personally also like Smith more. I really, really, really like Devonta Smith. But we'll see. LA Sports. Who do you think will win the NFC East or be close? Yeah, I made a video on that. I made a video on that. Check it out if you haven't already. I did my way too early pre-draft NFC's predictions. I'm gonna predict the Giants right now, but it's still early. And check out that video for further explanation if you already haven't. Waddle's special reminds me. Yeah, his route running is just like Tyreek Hill. But I personally like Smith more, and Waddle's coming off the injury. I think Smith is getting a lot of not so much hate, but question. He's being questioned over the height and the weight, which he's like he can put on some muscle in an off season. He's so fast. I don't think it's something to worry about. But Waddle is ridiculous. He's ridiculous. He's unbelievable. They're both really, really talented guys. And to be honest with you, I don't know why Mac Jones' stock is so high. T-Boy, nothing against Mac Jones. He's a terrific guy, a terrific quarterback. But I don't know how people think he's going third. I think Trey Lance is a much better quarterback. And if you put Trey Lance in the position Mac Jones was in, I think Trey Lance is a better quarterback, and the Fields being his draft stock going down is beyond me. I don't understand how. He literally beat Lawrence. He got to the final. It's crazy. Smith will be unstoppable if he hits the weight. Yeah, no, he will. He will hit the weight room. No question. Guy's not going to come in and be an NFL player for his whole career at that size. He's going to put on some weight, and it'll be muscle, obviously. But yeah. We'll see what happens. But I really like Devonta Smith. I think I don't use the word generational talent, but this guy's insane. I mean, all things considered, like that was the best year by receiver we have ever seen, and I don't know if we're gonna see another one like that. I mean, the guy was just explosive. He blows right by the secondaries. I mean, he's so explosive. He's going to be a top 10 route runner as soon as he gets in the league, and I'm excited. Tebow says, I like him because I'm an Alabama fan. Yeah, I know. And I understand why people don't like him. No. I don't not like him. I just think he's being too highly talked about. I still think he's a top 15 pick, top 20 pick. He doesn't have the athletic characteristics that people look for in the modern NFL. I really think he can ball. Yeah, he run that. That's why I kind of think he's a similar type quarterback to Tom Brady, in terms of the build and his athleticism. And that's why I think for him, the best place for him to land would be New England. We'll have to see. But if any of you guys want to get on here for a few minutes, let me know, and I'll throw the link in the chat, and then I could pop you guys on one by one for a couple minutes, and we could talk. So let me know if you guys are interested in doing that, and then we could do that. But I will be just a reminder. I will be live again tomorrow, most likely at 2:30. And we'll talk about the draft. It'll go live probably an hour and a half, and that should be fun. So see you guys all there again tomorrow. Yeah, for sure. Those are the best spots. But I think in terms of the coaching, and I mean, there's no better coach for him than Belichick, because he's coming from Alabama where there's Saban, right? So we'll see. Yeah, I mean, Master, we'll see you tomorrow, 2:30. I won't be able to come on. I'm heading to work right now. Don't worry about it. We'll do it again another time when the time works out for you. But that's no problem. If Svi is still in here and wants to, I'll probably chat with him tonight. But if he wants to do some now, we could definitely do that. But yeah, if any of you guys haven't liked the stream and subscribed, please do that. We're trying to grow the channel. So we'll see. Okay, yeah, Svi, that'll be good. I'm gonna put it into the chat, and we'll talk. There it is. I'll pop you on once you get into the waiting room, and we can chat. But let's go Giants, guys. We're getting there. We're getting there. We're 28 hours and 1 minute away from the start of round one. It's going to be exciting tomorrow. It really will be. But yeah, we'll just wait for Mizrahi to get on here, and then we'll get things cooking again. But anybody in here, please like the stream, subscribe to the channel if you are new, and say something in the chat. Let's hear it as we're waiting for Svi Mizrahi. Let me know, everybody in here, which team you like and which player you want your team to go with in round number one. If you're a Giants fan, like the majority of us in here, who do you want at 11? Who do you want in round 2? Who do you want in round 3? Let's hear it. I'm pumped for the draft. It's the adrenaline's starting to kick in. I'm really, really excited. I'm pumped for this, guys. My man, Mizrahi. What's going on, buddy?
What's up, brother? How you doing?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm all right, man. You caught me shaving, but I want to call up and talk to you on your show a little bit.
That's one of the best robes I've ever seen.
Yeah, my fiance bought me a Giants robe. She knows I'm crazy. The funny thing is, she's a Patriots fan, so
Yeah, I know you told me her family's big Patriot fans.
yeah, they live in a lot of her family's in Florida. Originally, they come from the New England area, so big
Yeah.
Patriots fans, and we have one or two Giants fans in there and a Jets fan. But yeah, it's pretty good, and it makes for nice arguments.
We're gonna get Jaden on here too. He wants to pop on.
Put him on, man.
But yeah, we're more news came out with the Broncos.
What's that now?
Well, the Bridgewater trade. So now,
Right. I heard about that.
what is going on there at number 9?
I don't know. You might be right there. I always thought they could take Parsons from the get go. They need a leader on defense. Von Miller has probably on his final leg. But
Mhm.
they also like the corners. You got two big time corners, supposedly, and listen, the Broncos have had a lot of trouble with quarterbacks. So
Mhm.
wouldn't put it past them that if Fields or Lance ended up at 9, I think they would take him.
Man,
Even
here's the
though they
thing.
got Bridgewater's not a starter, man, so.
Well, here's the thing. He's a starter if you put him in the right situation. We saw what he was in New Orleans. Now, I'm not saying Denver's anything near New Orleans, but
Yeah, you're right.
they got a good receiving core out in Denver. Um, they got they got a pretty good defense. If they can straighten out that offensive line, they're going to be a good team.
Well, then if that's the issue, then why wouldn't they try to draft Slater?
Yeah, well, that's the thing. If Slater's even there, like I think Slater's going at 8 to the Panthers because I think they're going to try and put Darnold in the best spot he can be in. And we're going to pop Jaden on here. What's going on, buddy?
No, I'm good.
What's up, Jay?
How's it going?
What's up, guy? My thing is like, I feel like one of those teams, Atlanta, Detroit, or Carolina, New England's going up somewhere, man. They're gonna really try to go get a quarterback, whichever one that's left.
Yeah, we could very well see that.
I don't think Belichick is sitting around waiting, man. He's not that age anymore. And watching Brady win a Super Bowl last year definitely irked the heck out of him.
No, he's trading up. He's definitely trading up. It's just a matter of which pick he's going to.
Yeah, it all depends who's left and how late, because he tried to trade up as late as he can to give away as less as he can,
Mm-hmm. Well, it's definitely interesting, and I think the best case scenario for them is moving to 7 with the Lions, and I think the Lions are going to have interest in doing that. In my opinion, the Lions should be going quarterback, but they're not going to.
What you think the Panthers will go quarterback?
No, because I originally did think so, but after they traded that much for Sam Darnold, I can't see them trading everything they traded to take a quarterback now. It's really interesting, and then you have to take into account what's going on with Deshaun Watson when these charges get lifted, and it may not be anytime soon. It may be closer to the beginning of the year, maybe mid-season. We don't know, but
I'm hearing June or July he'll be free.
yeah. So that's another thing, which the Texans screwed up. I mean, if they would have traded him when he wanted to be traded, they could have got a really good pick.
Oh yeah.
For this draft, right? They could have really gotten a good pick. They could have traded with a team like
100%.
The Broncos. They could have traded with a team like
Miami, which I still think he's going to end up in Miami.
You think so?
Yeah.
Now, if I don't know, because Miami's getting a lot of support for Tua. Maybe they're envisioning all this to be put around Watson. We don't know. I don't think they know either, though. But we'll have to see.
Listen,
It's going to be interesting.
Miami's a pretty stacked team with a lot of good players and a lot
Mhm.
of picks coming their way. Miami's going to be a beast, and you put Watson on that team, maybe Miami finally gets their Super Bowl. They haven't had him forever.
But now here's the problem. Now, we all thought Miami, because they have so much draft capital this year, that they are one of the better landing spots for Watson, and Houston would be intrigued by all these picks that they have. But now, if it's not going to happen tomorrow, so it's going to be once these picks are all used.
Right.
So that what is Houston going to accept at that time? I'm not sure Miami's draft capital moving forward. I don't know how many first round picks they have in the next couple of years, but these first round picks would be the best. Like, I don't know, but
Miami's not giving up these picks right now because we don't know what's happening.
No.
Miami's got it nice. They're sitting pretty because
they
have their eyes
sure.
on Watson. They basically could use that. No one's doing anything with you until the case is settled. So Miami's
no, they're not doing it now. But if they end up doing that trade, Tua is going to be in it. No doubt in my mind, Tua is going to be in that.
Well, and then you're looking at next year because you're looking at Tua and some picks, but it's not happening tomorrow. And Miami's going to go out and get themselves either Chase or Pitts. One of those guys, maybe Sewell. I don't know. I think Sewell's still going to Cincinnati. That's personally what I feel. But
no, me too. I think it's Cincinnati. I think Sewell's going to Cincinnati. This right here, T-Boy wants our top 10, and here's his. The top 6 picks, buddy, your top 6, really all of your picks except for number 7 are perfect. That's exactly what I'm thinking.
Right.
The 7th pick, I just don't think Detroit's going to hold on to it. I think the Patriots will get into that top 10. But what do you guys think in terms of the top 10? Well, 11 for that matter, because they'll just throw in the Giants pick.
Nah, it looks right, but I still think New England's the wild card. They're going to go. So New England's going up somewhere. 4.
I think they're going
6,
to 7.
7, 8, somewhere.
I personally don't see that happening.
Which New England trading up?
I mean, media and rumors don't mean nothing until it actually happens.
No, I know, but it just only makes sense. I mean, they have a lot of they've put their team in the offseason. They've spent so much money, and they're not doing it for Cam Newton.
Right.
They're doing it for somebody that's coming in.
I mean, we're not saying that it's definitely going to happen. It takes a lot to happen, obviously. Teams don't want to give up their high picks. Very valuable. But if there's a team in this draft that's moving up, it's the Patriots. That's what we're saying.
Well, based off this mock right here, there's two quarterbacks that get beyond 11, right? So if that's the case, we could see a trade with us. I wouldn't rule that out. And then they could even stay there. Who knows? We could see Mac Jones or Trey Lance fall to 15. We could see Fields fall to 15. Who knows? But they have a really good piece, and it's interesting. A lot of people are saying it. Not that I really value what ESPN's saying right now, but it kind of makes some sense. Stephon Gilmore being in one of those trades. It's interesting.
I think that listen, from Carolina on, Carolina is 8, right? From Carolina on, you got Carolina, Denver, Dallas, and the Giants. The Patriots are going to wait until it gets to 8. Somewhere in those 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, the Patriots are going to move up to get a quarterback if 1 or 2 of the quarterbacks are left over.
Yeah, I agree.
And I feel the most likely 2 teams are Carolina or Denver. If Denver's not going quarterback now, which I still think they might if Lance is there, because I heard they're crazy about Lance. But if he's not there, Denver will trade out and take an extra pick or 2.
Yeah, they could.
And then you'll have at 11 will be really fun because Parsons could fall to 11, and then you got the 2 receivers, so it could be very, very interesting. And listen, some of the fans want a receiver. Those 2 receivers are great. I get it. And then a lot of the old school fans like my age probably want the defender because we remember what those type of linebackers did in the 80s. They brought us 2 Super Bowls. So, but listen, either way, man, Giants are coming away with a big time player, a franchise changer. So,
Yeah, that's why it makes sense for us to stay at number 11. Because some people want to trade back because, to me, makes no sense. What's the point? Because you know Dave Gettleman has never done that.
right, he hasn't. But I think that Judge plays a big influence now, and he wasn't around before. And Judge brings a younger-minded, process, and Gettleman has been working with him, so they work well together. The Giants will trade back, but it's going to be worth it, man. They're not trading back 10 or 15 spots. They might go back 3, 4, 5 spots, but you're going to have to give us 2 more picks. It's going to be a second and maybe a 4th or a 5th or a 4th next year. They're not going to do it for just 1 pick.
No, yeah, they're not doing it for peanuts.
Right.
And we could see something like a 2, like we give 2 picks, they give 2 picks, and both of their picks, it's like we could see something like 11 and 76 for 15 and something in the 50s. Who knows? We'll see.
Give me a second. Listen, New England, you want my pick? Or Arizona, I heard at 16 is interested. Go ahead. I give you my 11. You got to give me your pick. You got to throw me your second pick. And you're still going to have to throw me like a 4th. Either this year or next year to make it worth it, you know?
Well, the only reason we could – Gettleman's hinted to it in his press conferences. He hasn't and he could be just saying it to get people going, but I don't know. The only way I could see it is if all 3 receivers are off the board and Slater's off the board.
Yeah, I think Slater will be off the board.
Me too.
But I don't know. I think the Giants are locked in at 11. It's going to be either one of these receivers or it's going to be a defender that they feel real strongly about, like a Parsons or a Zeus, something like that. They're really big to get an edge rusher. And they're right. We're 1 edge rusher away from being a championship defense.
Our defense is scary, and teams aren't just coming in anymore just thinking that they're going to just beat down on us. So
that's why I want Parsons so bad, because I feel Parsons adds an intensity and a viciousness to this defense that you need in order to push teams around in this league. And especially you got the Cowboys in the division. They have a loaded offense. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
We'll see what happens, man. I'll be happy either way. I won't be upset. Some people, that's what I was saying earlier, man. I get into it with this guy. I like him. He's a good guy. I look forward to listening to his video every morning. But half the time, man, I wait for the video, and then all you get is negative. Thomas hasn't worked out. This guy hasn't worked out. That guy is a bust. You know what, man? Come on, man. This is a young team. You got to give this a few years. How are you going to be down on Andrew Thomas? He only played 1 season.
Yeah. And Thomas got better as the season went on.
Am I wrong here, Lucas?
No, yeah. As the season went on, Thomas got better, I thought. I thought the whole offensive line got better as a whole. Like each week, I think we saw them get better.
You know when it got better? When Judge got into the fight and fired that guy and took over.
Oh, yeah, 100%. 100%.
Right.
And sometimes it takes a little fire, light a fire under their ass and get them going, you know? But who knows?
At the end of the day, man, it's one of the youngest O-lines in the league. You can't expect 16 games and suddenly they're great, man. That's not how it works. You got to give a team 2-3 years to grow. And it's very important at 42 that we go get one more piece for this O-line. Just one more piece, man.
We need that right guard. If you can get that right guard, I think you're set. Because I think, have you seen Will Hernandez in the offseason? Have you seen what the work he's been putting in?
No, I
I think
haven't, but I'm a big
I
believer in him.
I think he's gonna come in, and I think he's gonna be I'm not gonna say he's gonna be great, but I think he'll be good at the left guard. I think he's gonna really um, show why we picked him where we did.
Yeah.
And if you can get the right guard position figured out, I think we're looking good.
And look, man, I'm not just a homer, and that's what the guy was saying. You're always trying to be a homer. I said, listen, I'm a big fan, man. Of course I want to be positive. It's been bad 5, 6 years here, and the Giants are on the rise. There's no way about it. The Giants are on the rise. But the thing is, I'm not just a homer because a lot of people like Pert. I can't tell you that Pert's going to be special. I don't know anything about the guy. We haven't seen him play yet.
Hurts?
Yeah, you got to let the guy play first. I'm not talking about a game or two, man. The guy's got to play. So I'm not going to say, oh, he's going to be great. Just like I'm not going to shit on Andrew Thomas because he's only had a year. And by the way, he's had a year with a very unstable O-line.
Mm-hmm.
And also, Andrew Thomas was hurt the entire year.
There you go. That's another thing we found out later on. He played hurt all year, which shows what kind of a man he is. He didn't say nothing about it all season.
Yeah. I think Joe Judge has really gotten these guys wanting to be here, wanting to play. And I love Joe Judge. He was the perfect guy for the job. I mean, just an unbelievable hiring by Gettleman and Mara in the front office.
Well, that was a steal, but you see, when you have a close connection with Belichick, which the Giants, John Mara is still very close with Belichick from his days over here. And what happened was this. The Giants reached out. They thought they would pull Belichick out of New England and bring him back home. But Belichick decided that he wanted to right the ship there and rebuild it. So he offered the Giants his best guy. He told them Joe Judge is going to be a hell of a coach. And on Belichick's word, the Giants hired him.
Mm-hmm.
So that's good enough. Of course, there was an interview, but you could tell Judge is a feisty coach, but he's very intelligent also. You know? So,
yeah, it's interesting.
Coach. Because the coach we had last year, man, let me tell you something, man. It made me sick to watch football. Dude, I couldn't watch Sherman anymore, man. Listen, I get it. He was a good offensive coordinator. He worked hard with Daniel Jones. But as a head coach and how to deal with the emotions of the team and how to deal with the media, he was horrible.
Yeah, I like the whole coaching staff. Pat Graham, I mean, man, he has been just unbelievable. I mean, and a lot of people, they're throwing heat and they don't like Garrett, but to be honest with you, I don't mind him.
No, I agree.
We didn't have that much. Like, he didn't have too much to work with. So I don't know.
I like Garrett a lot, man. This guy's been around football for a long time. You gotta understand, his offense is built around a running game, and we lost Barkley in week 2, man. So it was a rough season once you lost Barkley.
Yeah,
because Goldman had a nice, decent year, but Barkley, when you put a Barkley in the backfield, defenses have to put 8 or 9 around the box no matter what.
Yeah,
because you have to worry about a guy like that.
And a really underrated signing for us was getting Rudolph, because he always had that big tight end in Dallas. He had Witten, and you get a guy like Rudolph. There's so many ways Garrett will know how to use Rudolph, and I really like that signing.
I love Rudolph. Rudolph is a guy who could catch the ball in the red zone and the end zone. He's 6'6". But the thing about Rudolph, you just got yourself a 6th offensive lineman. He's a real good blocker in the run game. Remember, he blocked for Adrian Peterson.
Yeah.
So you got Rudolph, you got Smith on the other side, who's a blocking tight end, and I have a feeling you're going to see Ingram have a career year.
And that's the thing. Evan Ingram, he is a weapon with this offense. As much as I hate to say it, but he is a legit weapon that we could use.
You just got to catch the ball.
Yo, Galladay and Rudolph, don't think that they're not going to work on Ingram. So I think you're going to see a new Ingram. And I think it's more about confidence. Mm-hmm. But I think you use Ingram as a slot receiver, instead of a pure tight end because that's what he played in college, and he'll feel more comfortable going down the field.
Yeah.
Listen, the key, this offense could be a sick, explosive offense. The key is Barkley, man. We all know it.
Actually, the key is Daniel Jones.
Well, I think Daniel Jones is a better quarterback when you got a Barkley in the backfield next to him. So because listen, I played quarterback. When you have a running back that the entire league is scared of, and you fake the handoff to him, and the defense jumps up, you got wide open targets down the field. Play action is the quarterback's best friend, and Jones didn't have that last year.
And John Ross is going to be fantastic in the play action. Because that guy can get down the field in the blink of an eye. And that's why if you pair up him with a guy like Devontae Smith on play action, look out. Everybody's secondary needs to keep an eye open because we'll have weapons coming everywhere.
Yeah.
And also,
you use Ross on the end arounds, right? Because we don't do money of that, but you give Ross the end arounds instead of Ingram, right? Because he's fast.
Also, don't forget Kyle Rudolph, and don't forget that we can use Kyle Rudolph and play action too.
Yep.
100% you're going to use him. And listen, we can go 3 tight ends set with Barkley in the backfield on the goal line. And you don't know if we're running the ball or if you fake the run and you have 3 tight ends crossing each other in the end zone. And then you got Galladay one-on-one on the sideline.
Yeah. And those 3 tight ends can all catch the football.
Listen, the Giants have an opportunity to be special, man. Mm-hmm. Not just this year, the next few years. That's why I feel like the weapons are there. That's why I say go get this final beast on defense, man, and make this a champion. Because, defense still won championships in this league, still.
That's an interesting point you put in there, those feet, with in a first and goal situation, putting 3 tight ends with Barkley in the backfield. That's an interesting take. And if there's any guy that would pull something like that off, it's probably Garrett.
That's a Garrett offense, man. That's exactly what.
And if you do that, look out.
Old school football, baby. It's the best type of football there is, man. You don't always got to throw the ball all over the lot.
We got some Seahawks news. We kind of knew this for a while, but John Schneider just said his pre-draft press conference, he told the reporters that the team plans on Russell Wilson being with them for a good while. So the Bears tried to get him. They obviously couldn't. We had a feeling this was going to be the case there. Do you guys know when Judge and Gettleman are doing their pre-draft press?
No. Giants just keep stuff so tight. I don't even know if there's going to be a pregame press.
Yeah, I don't know. There's a ton of teams that are doing them, and we haven't heard from Judge in a while, so I'm hoping we can. I don't think we've heard from Judge since before free agency.
No, Judge had a press conference last week. Go look.
Oh yeah,
you'll find it. Yep.
Last week with Gettleman.
Oh, sorry. Gettleman had the press conference, not Judge.
Yeah.
Judge has been busy scouting, man. He's been flying to these colleges and watching these players pro days, live. But
yeah,
which is great. But the thing is, just wanted to say something. Did you know that Russell Wilson wanted to be a Giant in the last 2-3 years? He wants out of Seattle, and the destination in his mind is the Giants because him and his wife want to be in New York City. Now, there was some stories that things were going bad in Seattle, and that if Jones didn't work out in the next year or so, the Giants would go get Wilson. But I think they're gonna stick the course with Jones. So
I hope Jones works out, and I think he will. But for some reason, if he doesn't, I could actually see that.
Oh yeah, Wilson wants out of Seattle, man. He's a classy guy, so he won't be a jerk about it. But he's not happy there anymore.
Trent, I will start doing that. And NY Giants 26. What's up, buddy? I see you in you're actually you got a mod in Crystal streams all the time. What's going on? Thanks for joining. If you haven't subscribed, please do that. And I'll be live again tomorrow at 2:30.
Yo, Luke, I love you. You're great, man. I got a couple things to do. I got to coach. I coach a 10-year-old tackle team, and I got practice coming up.
Yeah, no problem. We'll chat. I might pop on at 8:30. We'll see.
Tonight will be a big night. A lot of people coming on, and I hope you'll have a chance to come in and talk a little. It will be on like 3-4 hours like it was last week, so you could come at any time starting at 8:30 on. And well, we're gonna talk big draft coming up tomorrow. Everybody's excited. I know we are.
Yep.
And that's about it, man. Sometimes I get a little intense, so I'll reach out to my man Tim. I don't know if he's out there watching, and I'll talk to him. But I guess I just want to be excited and happy instead of harping on the bad things, because we've had enough bad the last few years.
Yep. Well, we're positive in here, so you're always welcome in here.
Yeah, because like I'm tired of like being nervous in the draft every year. I get tired of it.
Yep.
Yo, you got nothing. Be nervous tomorrow night, because I'll tell you what, man. Not only are we in great hands, but whether we go deep linebacker or wide receiver, the Giants are coming away with a stud. And you know what? We're going to get a key player at 42 also. You'll see.
Mm-hmm. And even maybe at 76.
Oh, there's a lot of players, man. Deep. Even 76. I keep throwing this one receiver around that we could get in the third round. I know people want Waddle and Smith. Yo, I love that guy. Terry from Florida State.
It's Amari Terry?
Man, yeah. That kid's a beast.
Yeah, I think you can get him later, though. He's falling way down. I think people are saying he's going around 5 or 6 now.
See, that's what I'm trying to tell people. You're going to get a starting receiver in the third or fourth round. You don't have to press it at 11, but whatever. I understand. The Giants will make the right decision. That's all.
Yeah. Appreciate it, NY Giants, and what's up next talk. But yeah, Svi, we'll see you tomorrow. Will you be?
Yeah, you see me tonight. You see me tomorrow. Look for my video. I'm gonna make a little Svi Gettleman in a soup video. Have a little fun with it.
All right, we'll see you soon.
And also, everybody, tomorrow have your Michael Parsons jerseys ready.
I'll be wearing my Barkley Penn State jersey.
Well, and I'll be wearing
those, and it's nice.
And I'll be wearing my Barkley jersey.
Whoever we draft at 11, I think I'm gonna pick their jersey up.
Yeah, why not?
What if it's a random player, the Giants, that we don't like? You still going for it?
Well, who would that be?
I mean, what player are you going to pick up at 11 that you're not going to like? They're all studs.
Yep.
It all depends.
Listen, the only shocking thing that could happen in this draft, and it's not going to happen, is the Giants at 11, Lance is there, and they drafted the quarterback. That would shock the whole nation, but
they won't
know
do
that's
that.
not happening.
If they do that, then we can start hating on Gettleman. But they won't do that, so we won't have to worry about that.
Yeah, I don't see that happening. They really love Jones. So.
The only way we could all hate Dave Gettleman is if we draft an edge at 11.
Not even
no
that.
way. An edge at 11, you better prepare yourself. That might be the most likely pick.
Yep.
The Giants are big on edges. Their whole history is built on edges, and they don't have one.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's see. Let's see what happens, man. Let's see. Just enjoy the night. Have a good time,
Yep. We'll see you. We'll see you soon, Svi. Thanks for popping
later,
on.
Luke. Thanks for having me on.
No problem. See you. There goes Svi Mizrahi. Trent doesn't like Parsons. But yeah, I'm gonna close this out soon too.
Yep, everybody have your champagnes ready. It's gonna be lit.
Yeah, it's gonna be exciting. Tomorrow's gonna be exciting for sure. Who do you think we're going with? If you had to guess right now, who are we taking?
Parsons.
You think so?
Second option will be Jalen Waddle.
All right. He's a good player, but I don't like the allegations in his past. Yeah, I agree. That's the only reason I'm kind of against Parsons.
Yeah,
but he's a great player. He's a great player, hands down. But any last minute thoughts before I wrap this one up?
None, just go Giants. And I like the logo pick. You got a Barkley there.
Oh yeah, Saquon's the best. The Schefter came out with a tweet, and I made a video that he's going to be ready.
Yep.
So
And why you think I got this logo pick of Barkley hurdling someone?
yeah, one of the pictures that was in the video was that picture actually. But will you be here tomorrow at 2:30?
What?
I'll probably be
Uh,
live again. So if you want to pop on, you can.
yeah, I'm gonna see.
All right.
Because if I am, I'll definitely join.
Yeah. For sure. But yeah, I'm gonna close it out, and then I'll probably be live again tomorrow at 2:30. But thank you everyone for being here. Thanks for popping on, Jaden, and everyone who hasn't liked the stream, please do that. Anyone who isn't subscribed, please do that. And let's go Giants! Pumped up for tomorrow. We'll see you guys soon.